long way. It's a hard road. Long road. Finally. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. We're going back to something that I love, to something that's near and dear to my heart, and something that maybe all of you really enjoy, even though some of you may hate it irrationally. We're going to Alchemy, guys. Why? Because I can't stay away from the Nazgul. I can't. They sing to me. The Dark Riders, the Wraith Knights. One of my most, I think my most popular deck is in fact a Nazgul deck, and I had to come back to it. I had to give it a shot again. Why? Well, what if we put the Wraiths on the throne, huh? What if we insert Roaming Throne with all the other great Wraiths that we have here and try to duplicate, triplicate, do all the fun mono-black things that we can do with this in Alchemy Best of One. So before we get down to the shakedown breakdown here, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you for not liking and subscribing to the channel. So, join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live stream goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on our stream. We'd love to see you there. Pretty much every night, 11 p.m. You can join us on YouTube as well. Hit that bell. We do go live on YouTube. You'll be able to catch that as well. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information, where you can post decks, post memes, anything that you want, ask me stuff. Honestly, this deck idea was given to me on my stream and in my Discord. People said, actually, Sir Galahad said, how come you haven't done a Nazgul Throne deck yet? And I said, you got a good point. I don't know why. And of course, a copy of this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So you want to copy yourself, just go right here and we'll get it for you. So what are we talking about when we talk about the Dark Throne? Well, naturally, if it's black, we're going to have to do some removal. We're going to use Cut Down, and we're going to use Bitter Triumph, specifically Bitter Triumph because we can target planeswalkers with it. Cut Down because we don't really have that much aggro. It's more of a mid-range combo deck. And Bitter Triumph because we have a decent amount of discard. One of the things that we always want to discard, you'll see me do it a lot, is Ring Wraiths. Ring Wraith is expensive, okay? So it's a 6-drop, 5/5. It has some effect on it, but people go, oh, it's not a great card. What it is a card that can be perpetually discarded. And the reason that's great is for any number of things, like when we have our ring mechanics going off here, we'll be able to draw and discard a card. So we can actually keep the card we draw, discard Ring Wraiths, or discard Ring Wraiths for Bitter Triumph for a removal package right there. One of the new Ixalan improvements that we're going to add on here is Greedy Freebooter, which is going to give us the scrying and the treasure that we need. Early on, a nice 1/1 creature right here. It's great for blocking, great for attacking to start off with. It is a 1/1, 1 black. When it dies, you scry one and create a treasure token. Get the card that you need. Figure out what card is coming up next. Get the one that you need. And of course, get a little bit of extra ramp right there. Get a little bit of extra treasure for flexibility, which is very useful in mono black. Sam's Desperate Rescue. The amount of removal going on right now in the game is high. People are going to be killing cards. Playing a sorcery for 1 black and returning a creature card from the graveyard to the hand is going to be extremely useful, especially when we want to cast multiple Nazguls. So that's one I'm going to go with there. Oakish War Masters. Yes, it is a very good card. Even in its form of the nerfed Alchemy form that we are playing it in, it's still one of the best cards out there. It was OP before. It was ridiculously broken and busted previously. Now it's just good. So a 1/1, 1 black and 1 flash Orc Archer. Whenever the opponent draws a card, except for the first one they draw, you deal 1 damage to a target, then you amass 1 Orc. Great. I like to hold it in case people are playing the 1 ring or they're playing blue and they want to draw an extra card. I've pinged people out with it plenty of time. As an emergency blocker, it's great to just be able to flash a 2-drop in, a 1/1 for 2 as flash speed. It's just all around very useful. It's still one of the best cards in black. We already talked about Bitter Triumph. Call of the Ring. I'm not sure about Call of the Ring. It's good. At the beginning of your upkeep, the ring tempts you. It lets you tempt multiple times, which is extremely useful. And whenever you choose a creature as your ring bearer, you may pay 2 life to draw a card. That's fine too. If you wanted to put maybe more Destroy, this is probably the best swing spot as far as, you know, what should I put in there, what should I not. You know, you could go for it. You could go with something else. You could add something else that you wanted to. If you wanted to put like a Sheldred in there. Well, is Sheldred not rotated out of yet? Remember, Alchemy had rotation. So part of the reason that I like Alchemy so much, if I can take a second to just go kind of to the side here. Part of the reason I like Alchemy so much, no Wandering Emperor, no Farewell, no Selesnya enchantments. There's a lot of different variety right now available in Alchemy, and if you're frustrated with Standard, and I know a lot of you are, I know a lot of you are really frustrated with it. It's not working right. You know, you're having all these problems with it. Try that. Try it out. This is a great way to go in there and try it out and just see if you like it or not, and, you know, figure out if this is something that you want. I know everyone's heard like kind of bad things about it, or, you know, they don't really like it, or it's whatever. This is a great way to get into the start off with it. This kind of this mono black Nazgul neck. This is a great way to kind of get the introduction that you need, and to get involved in it, because it's a really fun format and it doesn't have a lot of the problems that Standard has right now. So Call of the Ring, sure, it's a good card. It's not bad. It's a great way to set it off. So the main star of the show, though, is going to be the Nazgul as 1 black and 2/1/2 Wraith Knight, Death Touch. This is the star of the show right here. This is the guy. When Nazgul enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. What does the ring tempting you mean? It means that your ring bearer is a legendary creature. You choose a ring bearer. It's a legendary creature and can't be blocked by creatures with a greater power. So if you choose a small creature, which is kind of the point, even an Orcish Bowmasters or a Greedy Freebooter, they can't be blocked. If they're a 1/1, it's very hard for them to be blocked. So every time it comes in, the ring tempts you. You move further down the ring track, and then whenever the ring bearer attacks, you draw a card, then you discard a card. So that's very useful, especially, like I said, hitting that ring tempts you, keep redrawing Ring Wraith to your hand and discarding it, drawing it, discarding it. Very good cycle right there. Then, of course, whenever the ring tempts you, you put a 1/1 counter on each Wraith you control. Not just Nazgul, every Wraith you control. So things that aren't even Wraiths do get the ability to, things that aren't even Nazgul but are Wraiths, in fact, do get that 1/1 counter. And then a deck can have up to 9. So every time one of these tempts, whenever Nazgul goes in, it tempts you. So if you have 1 Nazgul, it tempts once, 2 Nazgul, each Nazgul tempts 1 time, and then the more and more you go, the more Wraiths get powerful, the bigger it gets, and of course you can have 9 in there. I love the mechanics. They nailed it. It's perfect. Boom, no notes. Really, really super powerful, and we are going to make it even, we're going to exploit it and make it even more powerful. 2/1 rings. Not the best choice, but I feel like for a little bit of extra card draw, it is nice for a 4-drop. It also gives us that 1 round of invulnerability, which is extremely useful. Actually own one of these in paper. Not the 1 ring. You probably wouldn't hear from me again if I owned the $2 million 1 ring, but I actually have one of these in paper. Cool card. Great way to, even in the alternated version, a 4-drop, you put a burn counter, you draw a card, then each turn you take damage equal to the burning counter. So you can pull on it to get the extra cards that you need. However, it will start damaging you. So here's where we get in. Roaming Throne, 4/4/4. It is Ward 2, Artifact Creature Golem. Choose a creature type when it enters. We are going to choose Wraith. Okay, so it is now a Wraith. It's the chosen creature types in addition to its others. It's a Golem Wraith. If a triggered ability of another creature you control chosen type triggers, it triggers at additional time. So not only does he get triggered from the Nazgul going off, he is a Wraith now, so he gets the 1/1 counters. The Throne gets the 1/1 counters. They also go off twice. So having 1 Nazgul and 1 Roaming Throne and playing another Nazgul will trigger 4 times, because each one will go off twice, and he'll get +4/+4 in it, so he becomes an 8/8. So that's amazingly powerful, like a 3/4/5 play turn. 3 Nazgul, 4 into Roaming Throne, and then number 5 into another Nazgul is brutal effect. The more you have out, the more triggers. You're going to see like 20 Nazguls. You'll see a game coming up that's like, yeah, I get that. Like, I have like 5 creatures on the board and they're all like 21/21s. It's ridiculously powerful. If we're not done with Wraiths, hey, you say, Jay, that's not enough tricks in your bag for me. I want more. Sauron the Necromancer, probably my favorite version of Sauron. 2 black, And 3, 4/4 Avatar Horror Menace. When he attacks, exile target creature card from your graveyard, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that card, except it's a black wraith with Menace. At the beginning of your next end step, exile unless Sauron is your ring bearer. So make him your ring bearer, and everything gets necromanced again, and it is a wraith. And if you keep stuff on the board that's a wraith with Menace, guess what? When you hit Nazgul or Roaming Throne, all the wraiths get 1/1. That's not enough for you? You want more? Okay, Witch King Angmar. Why not? 2 black, and 3, 5/3 legendary Wraith Noble, flying. Whenever one or more creatures deals combat damage to you, each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt damage this turn. So if 3 creatures sacrifice me, 3 creatures attack me, they all do damage, one of them have to be sacrificed. Guess what? If we have Roaming Throne out, it triggers twice. 2 things have to be sacrificed. You can clear a board like that. That's kind of like No Mercy, one of my favorite old cards called No Mercy. Whenever a creature deals damage to you, destroy it. Fantastic, love it. Discard a card, and Witch King of Angmar gets indestructible until the end of turn. Fantastic, you tap it. So he has a lot of indestructibility. Again, you can discard Ringwraith for that ability right there. This is the ultimate right here. This is a Ringwraith. Kind of the more utility card for the discard and the draw as opposed to just like a whole thing. But it is a Wraith Knight. 2 black and 4, 5/5. When he enters the battlefield, target creature your opponent controls gets a -3/-3. Guess what? If you have Roaming Throne, you can do -3/-3 twice. And if the creature is legendary, its controller loses 3 life. So you have that ability. And then whenever the ring tempts you, you can return it from your graveyard to your hand. So he's always coming back. The ring wraiths are always coming back, and they look cool doing it. You know what I mean? So that's a really, really great combo right there. All the Wraith Knights on the high end, kind of some utility in the front, and then Nazgul Wraith Knights on the high end, really, really cracking up right here. 1 Tower of Barad-dûr right there to amass more orcs in case you need it. A hidden Necropolis naturally in case we want to discover 4. Discovering 4 is great in this deck because it's most likely we're going to find a Nazgul or something like that. 17 Swamps, 2 Dross Pits, and 4 Cavern of Souls. Guess what I'm going to want to choose as my creature type? I'm going to choose Wraith. The only other thing that we have in there are Orc Archers and Human Pirates. Don't really worry about that. Choose Wraith for Cavern of Souls. That'll make your control players a little bit more difficult to deal with you. 25 creatures, 13 of them Wraiths, believe it or not. And if you count Roaming Throne, it's actually 17. So it is a fully Wraithed out deck right here. 2.9 average with 24 land altogether. 5 instants, 2 sorceries, 5 artifacts, and 24 land. All black, mono black. There's the veto. There's our silly little dinosaur right there. That's what we're looking at. On the sideboard, you could do Claim the Precious. You could do Go for the Throw to Gix's Command is not bad. Like I said, if you wanted to throw I think Sheldred. Did Sheldred rotate out? I can't remember. Sheldred might have rotated. No, I don't think she did. Some other stuff did. I don't think she rotated out. Yeah, Sheldred the Apocalypse, never a bad one to throw in there. She's not a Wraith, but of course, she just naturally makes everything better. So a little bit of alternate removals, probably the only thing I have for you on the high end there. If you want to look at it on the sideways view, 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5, and 6 really round us out right there. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're just going to get crazy, crazy powerful and just destroy everything in our way and ride down. So a Wraith Knight, interesting Wraith Knight kind of combo right here with Sauron in command, the ring, all kind of cool, fun stuff right here. It is getting us out of Plat Hell. We had a hard time in Platinum getting out of Plat Hell. But through the power of the Ring Wraiths, we absolutely did. The Nazgul got us there. So, also, you're going to ask me, Jay, how do you get all the different color Nazguls? All you got to do for that, you just go to Nazgul right here. I know someone's going to ask me what's going on with Nazgul. You got to click this little arrow open. I put 1 of each art. There's actually 9 arts. That's the default, I think, and you got to craft these other ones, but honestly, it's worth it to get this sweet individual. Each one is its own kind of artwork, Nazgul type of thing going on there. So that's what I do. That's the Mono Black Nazgul deck. We're back at it in Alchemy. I'm having a much better time in Alchemy than any other format right now. Much more than Standard. I know Standard is a mess right now, so let's get into it. Alchemy Ranked. Here we go. Dark Throne. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. You happy to be back? You like Nazgul? I'm tired of complaining. I don't want to be fucking bitching all the time about it. It's not what I want to do. And that's not what you're here for, you know? I know everyone always talks about how streamer luck is so fucking positive and everything turns out good for streamers. I've never experienced that. I've only ever had the opposite. I've only ever had fucking shit go wrong when I'm streaming. For real. Like it's the complete opposite for me. Oof. Wraith, do. I normally don't get this tilted at games, but holy shit, man, this game, the last week has probably been the least fun that I play at playing Magic in months. Direct removal. Well, you think with 9 of them I draw enough, but they don't apparently like to pop, so. Probably gonna play into the direct kill on that. Ring. Okay, well that's not too bad because if he draws cards, we can do that. Move. Next, no attacks. Card. Exile target card, you lose 5. Okay, all 5 to do that. Move. My turn. This. Swing. Draw. Hit an Necropolis. Discard a card. We don't need Hidden Necropolis. Okay. Take the hit. Hopefully he'll draw some with Bowmasters. And he can do that. Does he have a Pigs card? Draws Nazgul after RT is hit. You know it, man. You know I'm going to draw it after. This guy runs sweepers. Oh yeah, you know this is probably a Kaya deck. I wouldn't be. We might get hit with the Sunfall. We'll see. We'll see. Legion to Ashes, exile target permanent, and all tokens of permanent control. So he had to do an exile for that one. Oof. Swing in, pop. We'll hold on to the Oakish Boremaster. He's going to lose one. Maybe he'll draw a card. I don't know. We'll see here. Let's see what happens. No, it's exile. That's why Mass Exile is so powerful. That's why it's legit a busted ability. Because he really wants to draw that card. Rexy. Safe for Rexy. Pull the ring. Come on, man, pull the ring. Sacrifice the draw space to draw card. Swing that in. Draw a card. Orcish Bowmasters. Let's get rid of Sauron the Necromancer. Bango. Okay. He hits for 1. Don't know what he could do here. He could activate that Forcing Portent. Okay. He could stay at 3 little pigs. He could activate another Forcing Portent. Oh, he's doing a pig throne deck. Love it, man. That is cool. That is real cool. I think he's gonna lose though. Yeah, he's gonna lose. All I need to do is drop the Nazgul and put that in on. Put that in on him here. So 3 oftentimes finishes it off. The 3 damage oftentimes does finish it off. Oh, we're up on the board, boys. We're up on the board. Right. We're up on the board. sorry, I got muted. Right, my turn. Wow, I'd love to get a Nazgul eventually. I know there's 9 of them in this deck because there's 9 Nazgul. There's an 18% chance, almost a 20% chance of any card to draw to hit it, but I haven't seen it yet. Exile 1 target or you control. Nope. Okay, nothing yet. Nothing yet. No? Still 18% chance of drawing that. Second little pig. Okay. Pay for Hey, it's the guy. Okay. All right, look at that. Oh, it's only a 16% chance now. All right, boom. There we go. Oh, look at the removal. Look at that. Big stuff. Orcish Bowmasters again. Chicken chop. Let's attack. I don't think we want Orcish Bowmasters again. There we go. Okay, Swine Rebellion. Cut down. That's a good one. Pop. Chicken chop. But do wop. Discard a card. Stab them. Look, I'm actually doing damage. He's got 80 million cards in his hand. I have no idea what he's going to play. I think I have too many spells, honestly. It might be the problem. Every single game, I seem to draw all the Bitter Triumphs, and I only have 2 7th effort rescues, but that shit is always in my hand. Oh, look at Nazgul. Look at that. How snazzy. That's snazzy. Boom, 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 boom. Swing out. Bing out. Draw a card. Get rid of it. It's a mana. Sad what they did to Bowmaster. Yeah, well, it was OP. It was way too powerful. Over the swine. Good card. Yeah, he gets all of them. Yeah, he was trying to block him. Couldn't figure out how. So he's got to block 2. Push that. I wonder what he has in his hand. He has so many cards in his hand. Voluntarily show your hand. That would be fun if they just were like, if he was just like, yeah, I have garbage. He's got a block. Okay, he's gonna double block. That's probably the worst possible outcome. Oh, he can just do 5 damage on me there because of that, yeah. So he'll get exactly what he needs here by transforming him. So everyone will get 5 and he'll do that. There you go. There's another loss for you right there. Let's see if he sees it. I don't know if he does. Oh. Darksteel Hydra. Okay, so he punted. He totally punted you. Yep. You didn't see it. Totally punted. A win is a win. No way he didn't have the win though. He had the win. All he could do was he could transform his pig and swing in for 5. He didn't see it. Ooh, should have put down Hidden Necropolis right there. Oh, my bad. Maybe I'll draw mana. No, we'll do that. We'll do this. Another mana. Okay, I could use that. Oof, 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 oof. Direct removal? probably gonna swing it. Yeah, he really wants to swing it. Land, pop, move, pop. It's kind of weird seeing a deck that's like normal and standard. That's like a normal, like just what you would call soldier aggro, and just playing Nazguls against it feels weird. Coppertove Vanguard coming in with the heat. He needs to stop attacking and start examining what he's doing. I have gotten a few good roaming throne interactions. I got a good one. Well, I got a good one earlier with the double -3 is not bad. Okay. I go first. Sam's Desperate Rescue is not really needed. Oof. Yeah, if I do Wraiths, I get double the. I've got earlier today. I got double the effect of Witch King of Angmar, which was they had to sacrifice 2 of them. I've gotten the double the effect of Nazgul. I've gotten double the effect of Ring Wraiths as well, meaning that it goes off. So I've gotten a few good interactions. Boom. Flowering of the White Tree. Probably a direct removal. I would imagine that he's got some sort of exile or removal. He's Mr. Boros. No, he's doing the real steal. Okay, let's do Roman Throne. Let's do Wrath of the Righteous. Swing, bang, king. Okay, the flood. Okay, so was it equipment? Getting mana screwed with that hand would have been the rage quit of a century. Yeah. Ossification, naturally. Got it. Oof. Vigilance. See, that was a good interaction. Hit. Boom. Wipe. No, kill him with fade. Double strike. Good strike. Hebes? Who's Hebes? Salvo. Very nice. Pay more for it. Pull. Come in. becomes Desperate Rescue of the Chroming Throne. Choose one to be my ring bearer. Gonna be that one. Let's do Wraith. Discard a card, capture souls. What's he gonna do here? Poof, poof, hit, lose 3 life. There we go. Down to 120 with the late starter mythic's gonna be a grinding move. What's gonna be your play, man? What are you gonna try to do? Kenra the Eternal. We're about to overwhelm the fuck out of him right now. So you're about to see 80 bajillion triggers go off if he doesn't quit. Literally 80 bajillion. Literally that many. I'm not even kidding. 80 bajillion. So this is a legend. This is legendary equipment? Is that what it is? I don't know what it looks like. Legendary artifacts, I guess. Okay, we do this. Discard that. Yeah, I was excited to see the double as well. Move, 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 hit, pop, well, if it's not a board wipe, he's in bad shape. He's in bad shape if he Camera's Outfitters. No, that ain't a board wipe. Very satisfying, yeah. Very satisfying trigger event. Could say it's quite triggering. Let's go in. Negative 23. Swing just orcish. Oh, greedy freebooter, you mean? It's that dopamine going. Dopa. Okay, this. I don't know if he has any. I don't know if he has any card troubles. Oh, he does. Look at that. I forgot about that. Draws a card out of turn. Gets hit with the paint. Yeah. Okay. Ghouly, ghouly, ghoul. We'll ghoul that guy. Swing. Don't mean a thing until it ain't got that swing. Is the play to hold Naz until roaming through? I think with enough of them, theoretically, we have enough of them that we should be able to play them off turn, but you know how it goes. Let's Wraith. Hit. You haven't seen it yet? It's gonna go off right now if he doesn't play removal. You can't swing, you can put down a Sheldred, which is, yeah, I figured. Two roaming thrones on top of a Nazgul. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I think he's realizing something wrong. He's going for it. Cavern of Souls, we really didn't need that. I think he was kind of stunned by that. He kind of went, he kind of had a stun reaction to it. Unless this is like 2 removals, he's in bad shape. Oh, it's 1 ring. Okay. He's gonna ring draw off the top for 1 ring. Sheldred's. Ooh, nice. We'll lose a throne. Draw. Here's where shit gets real. So, he's dead. That dies. That dies, hits, and that hits for another 21. Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, this is it, guys. This is the Plat Hell, all the marbles right here. Final boss of Plat Hell. Ready? Ooh, that's a bad opener. Oppo goes first and I got no early plays. You know me, man. If it's the Plat Hell, if it's the Escape from Hell game, I'm not going to get it. That's actually pretty good opener. Drop ring wraiths. T-Dow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, off. The bloat boy. Cool. I knew it was toxic. Toxic is big right now. You might have had a shit opener. You might not have a lot of creatures. Old Man Bean. Yeah, it's like Escape from New York, except Escape from Platt. Duelist. And now we're flooding. Now we're flooding. I want to lose this because it gets me that. See? We're flooding now. Hopefully we can stop that. With any luck. With any luck we can stop that. Probably got to fight Poisonous Bite or something like that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured, yeah. Fight. We needed a ghoulie. So we can draw a card and we can get rid of this bonus swamp. One ring's not great, but it's decent. Not the best thing in the world for us, but you know, it does stop damage for one turn. That's I got a 9/9 problem, but flooding ain't one. Honestly, I feel like he's got a pump up. I'd rather take the poison. I feel like he's got something pumping up there. Draw a card and discard. I'll discard one ring. Hit. Wow. Going in. I'd rather have my Nazgul back. Let's see if this works. Shattering size. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. See, having vulnerability, that sucks, but getting my Nazgul back is most important. Back again. Great if I was on 4 right there. You don't have to worry about that double striker. That pesky double striker. What has he got? He can't win me this turn, so it's better off he can't attack. Nazgul is 14%. That's the highest one. Direct removal would not be bad either. Bitter Triumph would work as well. Honestly, there's a lot of shit that would work really well for me. There is a lot of shit that would work really well for me. There's not really a bad draw here. Nazgul, Call the Ring's not great. Bitter Triumph is great. Raptor. He's flying. He's gonna swing in. Oh, the ghoulie. It was a long way. It was a hard road. A long road. Finally escaped Black Hell. We made it out. Thanks to the Dark Riders. Thank you, Dark Riders, for helping us climb out of Black Hell. Galahad for suggesting this deck. Finally crawled our way out to Plat 3, which you may or may not know, I am the CEO of Plat 3. So good stuff. I think I'm going to keep playing Alchemy. Honestly, it's a little bit better format. I'm not as angry as I am as getting, you don't run into Emperor, you don't run into Farewell. So, I might keep playing Alchemy. If you like Alchemy, make sure you like the video, leave a comment, do all that stuff. But I've been Jay Villainy, you've been great. Thank you so much for coming by. I do really appreciate it. We're going to let you go. I got to get up early in the morning. I know I normally stream later than this. But I got to go. Thank you so much. Make sure you like the videos, check them out, and all that good stuff. I've been Jay. Noah Traxxas, that's a good one.